Hey everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Today we are replaying the second chapter, considering the fact that I kinda lost all the footage and all that. So yeah, I played a little bit too far of the second part, so basically I'll tell you what happened. All we were doing is just reading the poems and all that. But right now we're going to be going to the last part, and we're going to be going into the third chapter in a bit. But right now, let's get ready to start the game. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Hahaha. Jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an or poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Yuri hugged the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm very happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you are really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not very into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, or deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay, now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I already read this. I'm sorry, guys. You can pause it if you want to read that. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Yeah, it wasn't really a bad poem, Sayori. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sound just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. There's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my musical writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I shy. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Magica happens. Yeah. As they read in tandem, I watch each of the expressions change. Natsuki eyes for frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki briefly returned the poem to the deck with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy? Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try out hard to come up with something like that nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have had asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Ora did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Ora liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki steadily stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ora appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who booze magically grew bigger as soon as Ora started showing up. I mean, yeah. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was just standing there. Ora. She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all cultivated for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, or wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and impressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that almost effectively. Avoiding them is not overly easily limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Aurora? Well... ... How did I get dragged into this the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yeah, your way of highly is becoming a simp. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing in words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri expresses a self-defensive. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. So Yuri, everyone's fighting when you were making friends feel like this. Or well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sori wants to tell Yuri what a sucker jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her a step in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them just because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures inside your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. ... Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yeah, I do not know about that. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a break of expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come up as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. You know what I realized? You're the only one that actually faced forward. Everyone else faced like a little bit to the side. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't it? Yeah, you could say that. She meant to be an airhead, but sometimes it's just weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled freely at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good present, regardless of what they say. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Or how about you? Yeah, I would say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I can impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Or, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry, Sayori beamed at me. It truly had been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Did that kind of thing happen often? No. That really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Yeah, and then one of them gonna become a murderer. I'm just kidding. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, or it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But I think seeing you along the way with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still haven't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Dun. Valentine. Games. Short arm. Forgive. Universe. Tactical. Heartbeat. Smile. Tour. Puppy. Lust. Fighting. Judgment. Crispin. Misfortune. Beauty. Headphone. Friends. Kiss. Hop. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room as the usual thing greet me. Hi, Or. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest thing with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why is that all the started? No reason, really. I just wanted you to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her current purse. She fumbled with the latch to get it open. Then she turned it upside down and let the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leads to the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Oi to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a little mischievous stunts like that, your suffering is fair enough for civilization. I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. They're coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what you're doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Kai. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you brab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Gee, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori crashes her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're getting through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Yeah, I'm very happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her sight and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori kneeling down to take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Fast food Sayori tossed away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Gee, you're still so kids sometimes. Monica, can you tell a story, Yuri? Natsuki glances around the room. Monica isn't in the classroom anymore. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have you any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a little unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's She has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more cerebral than all of us combined. Is that true? Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be yet late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Again, I don't think there's piano in study hall. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Aurora. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I love the chance to share one when I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Anyways, did I miss anything? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori Mrs. escapedly. I'm sure Doki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Doki disappeared into the closet. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. You're going with Aura to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Aurora? Yep, let's go. So Yuri and I exit the club. I followed behind as Yuri hummed and skipped around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are you doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do pretty poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Or you're not thinking about it that way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckon to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots. Caressing the final joyless moment between my fingers. But to what end I summon this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one proposed field before me. Was that the poem? It's but a barren wasteland. ... Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contract to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Why do we need to go to an empty classroom? I'm sorry, but why do we need to go to the empty classroom with a girl? But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in a room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too, Korra? Korra brands? They're kinda dory though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Is it dandelion? Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster people. I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ouch. She falls to the floor and the crayons fell all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori crushes her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grabbed her by the waist and pulled her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly released her hand from the forehead. I gently brushed her bang to the side. Ow! Sayori. Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump starting to form as well. Man, that's going to throw up. I should find you some ice. Or, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, so he always makes the silly joke. What were you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I passed Sayori on the shoulder and ran out into the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? What should I get? There's some hot Cheetos, Doritos, Powerade, a cookie. I'm gonna grab the cookie. Okay, B9. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I pushed it that one too. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Okay, so Sayori, I got you 2 things. Actually, no. The cookie is for me. No. The cookie's for me. I know you already had a cookie from Natsuki. The cookie's mine. She's one palm on her forehead, and she's using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I filled them. Sayori, here. Here's your Powerade. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opened the cap and started drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori placed the bottle against the bump on your head. It stings. Just bear with it. It will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Hey, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all day? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind and had trouble climbing up on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things and I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone else found out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always so focused on my game that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it's my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Or, I didn't think you realized it, but you always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Or, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we will each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing so many hopes. So my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori had a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remained silent for a moment. So silly and clumsy on the outside, that's when I see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not like if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hopped to her feet. Ah! She clenches her forehead again. Don't stand up too fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I followed Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bang to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In the moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to start with sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead? She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. ... Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we need? I have it right here. Eh? Sayori progresses around herself. I forgot all the stuff! We just went over there! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right there. Okay, thank God. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, or... well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess that I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon block is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Let's go with Sayori. ... Or, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Satsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she likes it something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It is a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird stuff, idiot. I just mean that you are a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feeling through than what I can come to myself. It's a kind of weird connection. Yeah. Are you sure able about that? Well, maybe. Sayori starts figuring with her pencil between her hands. Hey, or, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Nah. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bent down to break up the pieces she dropped. But being interrupted of her surroundings, she bumped right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bent down and picked up the broken pencil. Sayori crested the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arms and helped her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it isn't as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a big one. Bottles. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine after rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reached inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tidily, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scalping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time to laugh. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I opened up, and in come my friend. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my foot. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who are smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Are you okay? Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings yesterday. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud about it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me to understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You gotta be pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you can keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no matter than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be prismatic. Natsuki! Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. and I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see something recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come on, to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so many times with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But to think of it this way, if it wasn't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon because of how clumsy she is. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. Wait a minute. Is this about Sayori? Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg very bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hand is probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has... Wait, no, it's probably Yayori. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It grows, she grows. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler apologies. And I hope people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an irritated jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to rate too. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it can make them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I agree, Natsuki, I agree. Yeah, well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like converting emotion into the point. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I won't remember that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Monica! Monica, let's go. Hi again, or. How was the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy to find yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Naisuke are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. It's not like impossible or anything. Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, if you want to read my poem now, I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, I'll take a look. Save me! The color they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless collapsely of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Brilliant, grating waveform. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, shine, crashing, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turnable. Like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Cool. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I really never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space a word can surely change the mood of the poem. Damn, how long am I streaming for? Oh, 57 seconds, not bad. 57 minutes. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines very short make me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Fair enough. Anyways, here's Monica writing tape of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait. No. That's a foreshadowing. That's a bit of foreshadowing. You never know when you might change your mind. Wait. Or when something effective may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? I feel like you're talking to me through the freaking screen. That is creepy. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was weird. Let's see what you written for today. Well done, Aurora. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thank you, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm sorry, guys. I got chills from that tip. That tip freaked me out. I'm just happy to help inspire writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to a little more daring. That tip literally freaked the hell out of me. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. A very intermittent exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and tenderly hands her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unorganized human. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The igniting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, in ways, the moon entered its phase and reflected that much more light off of my cutting knife. That very same light that glistened in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon had taken to following me. You could say that we gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon became hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandished my cutting knife, the raccoon showed me its excitement. A rush of blood. What? Classic forbidden conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Huh. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and carnival emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at a face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force myself to keep, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for strange interests? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter when you're into it as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind that doesn't do that. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really do well with the last minute postration. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We need much more than decorations. I've already been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're exactly going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up with and recite the poem too. So I already putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up to see. I like how it scales from tallest to shortest. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh wait, no. Natsuki's shorter. Well, I did. Did you really think that it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not that a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared a poem with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we have to give it our best. We were the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. I don't trust you. You just broke the fourth wall a bit. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it shows that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica had been really trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri just gently glances around at everyone at faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This crowd is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Hahaha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flipped through her notebook to fit the specific poem she had in mind for herself. Then she stand behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica began reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her expression is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone had their eyes on Monica. Sayori looked amazed. Yuri had an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That's what's so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Okay, Yuri. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri crushes a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walked quickly to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Clement Gem Eye. Yuri burst shakes as she starts reading the poem. Oh, just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she subtly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quibbling word transformed into a sharp syllables of fiery and confident woman. The poem is filled of twists and turns in a structure that she naturally with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start imparting. everyone joins after me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserved. It's not that we didn't want to apply for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was very good. Thank you for sharing. I don't trust you. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Natsuki, you wanna go? Sayori hopped out of her chair and cheerfully walked to the podium. This one is called My Medal. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're restating to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori began her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cherry like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Ora liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I really don't understand. In other words, I think poem of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Rude? They might need a little more force behind them, but depending on what you're reading. Monica, you're rude. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that changes a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? You gonna do it? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ora. I'll go. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Ora lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Okay, Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. but it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes. Okay, thank you for lining the boobs up from biggest to smallest. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I recite 3 applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki would dirtily get out of her seat and make her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappeared a little. While she's still a little unassured, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem a little in front of other people? I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would have been the other way around me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poem for tomorrow as well. it's been working out really nicely so far, so I like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend prepared. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, or you don't have to say it. Whatever, let go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has happened already. Have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Okay. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Oh, the poem, right. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbled with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Exactly. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Oh, this is the choice thing. Oh... Okay, I would walk home with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Aurora. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? True. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I agree. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Skirt. Rose. Agony. Lollipop. Shame. Depression. Pleasure. Defeat. Wait a minute. Is it me or are their personality changed? Clumsy? Okay, that's Sayori. Fear. Wrath. Okay. Okay, they didn't change. Okay. Eternity, flying, vicious, alone, misfortune. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. Where's Sayori? I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all the kinds of delicious food. You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you really have rice squid? Squid? That's a specific thing you look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Where's Sayori? Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Exactly! Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're facing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori showed me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I wearily glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. As the conversation had already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities, maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Or what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peered around the room at Sayori, who is eagerly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Oria. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of my club members, you know. I don't trust you. You just broke the fourth wall and told me to save the game. I don't trust you. Maybe I'll try talking to myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with people of interest. People of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Aurora. Me? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talked about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like a little extra light would turn on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Sayori has been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Aurora. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so truthful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. So, I'm sorry. What do I do anyways? I didn't mean to just jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiled meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I try and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her. They fucked it up. They were supposed to do Monica right here, but they messed it up. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. Oh, never mind. They didn't mess it up. But that is impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one who behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica calls out the classroom. Why don't we share our poem now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone go to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, everybody, this will be it for today. We will be playing the next part possibly a week or when I feel like it, because lately I've been making a Roblox game, if you guys didn't know that. And while working on the Roblox game, I kinda don't have enough time to be recording videos. So I will try my best to record some videos in the meantime. So yeah, everyone, this would be it, and have a lovely cookie as I say goodbye. Bye bye.